it's Amber and this is Budget Keto Clearance Mom, and today is week 12 on keto weigh-in. Y'all stick around to see how I did. So before I show y'all the scale this week, I wanted to do a little chitty chat and let's talk about how this week went for me. I chose a specific area of my house to film this video this week, and I know the lighting is terrible and all of that, but I'm here because I'm standing next to this picture that a friend of mine painted, and it says joy. And this week for me on keto, I was anything but joyful. I have been stressed out. My mom was in the hospital all week, and I was having to go visit her every single day. I'm stressed out just about all that goes into a family member being in the hospital. You know, that includes budgets, bills, you know, my dad not knowing whether he should go back to work or not. There's just so much stress that has been on my life this week. And I stuck to keto. Okay, stop. We'll clear that air right now. I have been keto every single day this week. But I can tell you that keto this week has been harder than it has been any of the other weeks up to this point. A lot of my mental anxiety of how I became the size that I am, it all came back to me this week. I reached my highest weight of 228 pounds that I weighed myself from binge eating. I mean, I would go through these depressed spells where I wouldn't eat, and then I would get stressed and I would eat too much, and my weight has been a yo-yo, you know, 10, 15 pound yo-yo pretty much my whole entire life. And so this week when I was hit with stress and, you know, just crappy week, man. It was the last week of school for the kids, so I was trying to be off and go to all their, like, field days and award ceremonies, and mom's in the hospital, and my brother's baby is due tomorrow now. It was just a lot of stress. And so, in the middle of that, like about day 3 or 4 of this week, being stressed out and eating anything keto in sight, I like got up and my stomach was killing me, and I was like, what is going on? And I realized that, you know, TMI, like, I was constipated from eating all of the extra cheese and extra junk that I don't normally eat anymore. I mean, I do eat it, but not as much as I ate in those 3 or 4 days. I wasn't sleeping well. I wasn't getting my nutrients. And I was just so constipated. I felt terrible. So now I am emotionally stressed and depressed. And now I feel terrible because my belly is killing me and I'm just not feeling good. And so I did a lot of research on it and found out that, you know, you can be constipated on keto, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that you're not getting enough vitamins and nutrients, and like I said, too much dairy, not enough spinach. So I went to the store and picked up some of this Natural Vitality's Calm. I don't know if any of y'all have ever tried it before. It's an anti-stress drink. It's just magnesium. I think that's literally the only ionic magnesium citrate in an absorbable fashion with some citric acid and some magnesium carbonate with organic raspberry and lemon flavors and organic stevia to make it just a tad bit sweet. But it says it restores healthy magnesium levels. And so I started taking this around day 4 at night. It kind of just helps calm me down, and I was able to get sleep. And by last night, my belly was feeling better, and I didn't even feel like I needed this. I was passed out of sleep by 8 o'clock last night because I was just so emotionally tired from this week. And so I did some more research about it, and you know, stress is terrible for us. And I had some wonderful patients this week that just reminded me that stressing about things that we cannot change is not really, you know, beneficial. It's not healthy. It's not good for our mind. It's not good for our body. You know, it's not good for relationships. It was putting a strain on me and my husband's relationship. Stress is just horrible, but emotionally, it releases cortisol levels. You know, they rise, which makes belly fat stay on you. You know, there's just all kinds of research about how stress is, it's just terrible for us. And so it wasn't until about yesterday that I realized that I needed to calm the hell down. Stop stressing about things that we cannot change. And I went in and told my mom that too, because she was really worried that we were taking off work and we were doing this and that. And I was like, Mom, no. We're just going to put this in the hands of somebody besides us. Let it be. We are going to calm ourselves down. We will pay our bills $10 at a time if that's how we got to do it. If we lose our jobs, which I'm not going to lose my job over this, but I'm just saying, these were things that were going through everybody's minds. We're going to lose our job. We're going to lose this. We're going to lose that. We can't change any of that. And so I came home and I was looking at the wall and I was like, oh my God, Joy. Not one single day of this week has been joyful to me. Even though I spent more time with my family than I have in a long time, it hasn't been filled with joy. It's been filled with stress and anxiety and feelings of wanting to binge eat on everything non-keto in the world. I did not, but I can tell you that I wanted to. It was a week I just didn't feel joy. And so for it to be a milestone weigh-in today, being the week it is, I'm nervous, I'm scared. I don't even really want to get on the scale. The only reason I am is I'm getting on there for y'all. This is my accountability. Y'all are my accountability. Y'all keep me strong and keep me going and motivated to do this and, you know, put this out there. So depression and anxiety and stress are real things, and they affect people differently. And you know, for me, I can tell you it was just a really bad week. I wasn't eating right, I wasn't drinking right, and it was just a bad week. But let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see what the scale did, and then we'll talk about it. So the scale was not terrible. It's 189. That's 0.3 down from last week. It was not my 2-pound goal. It was not my get to 188 pounds, so I would be 40 pounds down. But it was still a loss on a very stressful, bad week. And I have to be thankful for that. And, you know, it's kind of a testament to how keto works. You know, some people stall out and say keto doesn't work. Keto does work because I ate terribly on keto, but terribly this past week. I did not stick to my meal plans. I would eat nuts anytime I was thinking something that was my grab and go. But somehow or another, the scale is still 0.3 down this week. And that's amazing. So, I guess the moral of this is that keto does work. And even if you're having a terrible week, I know there's all kinds of people that get on here on YouTube and tell you, oh, it was freaking amazing. Oh my God, keto is great. My weigh-in was great. My week was great. Oh my God. And I'm just not that today, y'all. This is real. This was very hard for me to get on and tell y'all how bad this week was. And it's bad and it's good at the same time because I'm feeling like this might help me move past it. Like I said, I was feeling better yesterday. I'm praying I can keep that moving, and next time we talk next Wednesday, I will be that person who's like, yay, 40 pounds down, life is great, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I just wasn't that this week. Y'all let me know down in the comments, have y'all ever struggled with depression or anxiety or stress, and what does it do to your weight loss? And, how do you cope with that? For me, the other thing I had to do this week, once I caught myself about day 4, realizing I was binging, in addition to the calm, I had to start drinking more fluids. I realized I wasn't drinking my water, I wasn't drinking my Powerade Zero, I was living off of coffee and Diet Coke, and neither one of those were helping the stress and the anxiety. So for me, a coping mechanism this week was drinking water. I have this ginormous bottle of water right now that I'm trying to drink and just keep drinking. And I'm trying to do that instead of eating. And a goal for this next week for me is I need to get back to the gym, because I think that exercising and being in the gym makes you feel better. It gives you that natural high, that dopamine high. And right now, when I'm stressed out, I think I need that more than ever. And so, I've tried to be with my mom and with my family, but I need to take 30 minutes a day for me, for my mental health, for my physical health, for my weight loss journey. I need to do that. So y'all hold me accountable. Next week, I've done 30 minutes worth of exercise a day, whether that's going to the gym or whether I'm just doing some kind of Zumba or something on the TV. This weekend, we're going on a camping trip, and we're going to have to do a lot of walking. So that will be good for me for Memorial Day weekend. And I think I can do that goal. I think I can make sure I'm keeping my water up, make sure that I'm getting my vitamins, either with this calm or with eating more spinach. I am going to really pray about not stressing out over things I cannot change. Finding joy in the little things this week. And hopefully next week when I talk to y'all, it will be, 188 pounds or less, and I can say I'm 40 pounds down, and this girl is on track to do amazing. But it was still a great week. I did not binge. Steven is still on track. He is down. He is 220 pounds, and that boy has not been 220 pounds since I met him. His blood sugar is still between 100 and 115, which is great. We're heading in the right direction. His mood is good because usually when I get stressed out, he gets kind of angry and stressed back at me. His mood has been good, so keto works. Now, we're kind of wondering if we should make the whole family go keto, and that's kind of in our mind. I'm not going to let it stress me out, but it's something that I'm kind of wondering if I'm going to make the kids do it full time instead of just kind of half time. Because right now we make keto dinners, but sometimes they eat them with non-keto stuff. So stay tuned. Next week I might tell you how that's going and if we're going to get rid of all the candy and junk that's in this house. You know, even though we didn't binge on it, we really wanted to this week. You know, that's honest to God. But hopefully when I talk to y'all next week, I'll have some of that kind of figured out. The stress of mom will be calmed down. I should have a new nephew by then. And hopefully all of those things will bring joy. Y'all let me know down below what brings you joy. How is your weight loss going this week? And y'all make sure you subscribe and like this channel to continue to see how my journey's going. Thanks for watching.